Most people try to change the movie of reality, not realizing they're inside the script. We are inside of a film roll, and we can only change how the script ends, not the current scene that we're experiencing. And the point of today's video is getting you to recognize that your old frequency plays tricks on you to get you to think that what you currently see right now is definitive truth in your reality. So the real trap is you trying to change the scene in what you're viewing right now while emotionally reacting to what you see. Now, we're gonna break this down in today's video. So most people live like this. Most people think their circumstances define who they are or what they should feel like inside. But that's totally wrong. Reality is generated in the reverse order. Your mind is the causal effect onto your physical reality. Your circumstances do not define you. Your circumstances do not dictate how you feel inside. You have that power in totality. And if anybody says otherwise, they're fucking lying to you. Don't listen to them. Your mind always precedes reality. Really understand that shit. Without your unique perspective, this entire reality shit would not fucking exist. So you have total admin privileges over everything you experience. Whether it seems like you're separate from this thing, you're not. You are interlinked with everything around you, bro. So the question becomes, how do I know what is real and what is fake? So let me break this down real quick before I flip this motherfucking board around. You are a multi-dimensional being, meaning you supersede this third dimension. I've said this many fucking times in all of my videos. You supersede this third dimension, meaning your circumstances cannot touch you, nor can your circumstances define you. You, as the awareness and observer of this third dimensional meat suit, have never been touched by outside circumstances. Only this meat suit has. You're the awareness of what this meat suit goes through. Please understand that shit, gang. Please understand that shit. So if you feel anger, that is not you feeling anger. You're the awareness of this meat suit going through an emotion called anger, right? But you are not anger itself. You are the awareness and observer, right? What does that sound like? That sounds like God consciousness. Okay then. So let's get into the real enemy of today's video, which is emotional reactions, right? Now, emotional reactions looks like this in action. Checking the 3D for proof, reacting to delays, reacting to circumstances, returning to lack and limitation. So a reaction equals subconscious identity reinforcement. Now let me explain this shit. Every time you look for the 3D for proof or validation of who you are, right? Since you don't know who the fuck you are, you think this reality shit is supposed to tell you and give you proof. Anytime you look for the 3D for proof of who you are, you're just perpetuating more lack and limitation onto yourself. You know the thing called law of attraction? Yeah, you're just attracting more lack and limitation onto yourself when you look to the 3D for proof of who you are or that this thing or technique is working, right? Because you are the fucking technique. Please understand that shit. Now, your consciousness actively creates your reality because you're the awareness of it, right? So your mind is a supercomputer in which it is generating all of this shit, right? Your eyes only see less than 1% of the light spectrum, which is called refraction. And through refraction, your brain is interpreting the light particles it receives and creating a mental projection in what you call reality, right? Now your awareness, God consciousness, is observing that mental projection and identifying with certain things it sees in that mental projection. Please understand that shit. This is where you get identity from. This is why you have certain circumstances happen to you over and over again, and you seem to never escape that cycle. Why is that? It's because you have placed yourself in that cycle. You are perpetuating yourself to go through lack and limitation or rejection or any negative experience you do not wish to go through. You have to realize you are perpetuating yourself to go through that because your perception of your own reality creates your own reality. Please understand that, bro. Now, whatever you emotionally react to, you're telling your mind and your subconscious that this is real, that I identify with this circumstance. Now you have a thing called emotional charges. The language of the subconscious is emotional charges and repetition. Whatever identity or frequency you repeat on a consistent basis, you're telling your mind and your meat suit, this is who I am. These are the type of experiences you need to replicate back to me as the awareness. So if I emotionally react to a low bank account number, or I emotionally react to lack and limitation or delays or unfavorable circumstance, I'm telling my consciousness and meat suit that this is who I am, and I expect experiences to replicate this back to me over and over again until I select something different within my own awareness. Please understand that, bro. Now you have to realize that your consciousness is a fourth dimensional energy. Your ability to visualize is a fourth dimensional ability, right? It's a fourth dimensional tool. So if you look at yin and yang, or as above, so below, right? The tarot card as above, so below. But in the middle of the tarot card is a fucking eye, the all-seeing eye. Why did they put that there? That card is a caricature of the fact that yes, you can be aware of the dualistic aspects of this third dimension, meaning good and bad, rich and poor are only dualistic concepts in which you don't have to abide by, right? You can say, oh yeah, this person is bad, but who said that nigga's actions was really bad? Nobody said that. Only you did. That is your perception. You only get replicated your own perception of your own life. Please understand that shit. So if you see your life as something that's negative, or you see people around you or your circumstances as working against you or they're negative, you're only going to get replicated that perception of your own life. Please understand that shit, bro. You generate everything you experience. You are the perfect match to the reality you currently experience. There is no mistakes. There's no coincidences. It's only facts, and you provide the evidence. So this is how most people who watch manifestation content end up in a old frequency trap. So first they have a desire, then they start doing techniques which don't fucking work. Then they start checking the 3D for proof as if this was gonna bring them what they wanted, but not realizing they create their own reality. Then they have an emotional reaction, which is negative 9 times out of 10. And then they enter the same reality. They did all this bullshit just to end up in the same fucking reality. Now, if you want to shift reality or change your script, you must change your emotional relationship to your situation, right? Now, if I was emotionally whole within myself, I wouldn't need to be doing techniques to get what I wanted. I would already know that what I wanted is mine. Since I'm all that is, I'm literally God consciousness, and I'm a manifestation of everything I experience around me, right? So you wouldn't need to do any fucking technique, and you damn sure wouldn't need to start checking reality, because you don't need anything outside of yourself, because you're God consciousness. The desire is already letting you know that you're experiencing a reality in which you have that thing. That's why you want that shit. Because in this third dimension, there's duality in everything. Simply by the fact that you can perceive that you want this particular item or situation or person, that means you are experiencing a simultaneous parallel universe in which that reality is happening, right? So it's not far-fetched to want something and not check for proof. Like, you don't have to check for proof, bro. You don't have to see everything working for you. So you only start checking reality or looking to the 3D for proof when you don't know who the fuck you are. Because if you were truly the identity that had what you wanted, you wouldn't give a fuck if reality reflected it to you. Like, you're good with it and you're good without it. Manifestation is not emotionally being dependent upon seeing your reality change. It's the reason that nigga said that shit, bro. When reality, which is really yourself, right? Your subconscious projection. When reality sees that you do not give a fuck if this thing is reflected back to you or not, it would just give it to you. Reality only reflects to you what you possess inside, right? Reality will never give you something that you don't already internally possess. Please understand that shit. Rewind that and listen to it like 5 fucking times, bro. Ingrain that shit into your head. Reality only reflects to you. what you possess inside, right? So if I possessed my desire, I wouldn't need to be doing all this shit. I wouldn't need to be looking for fucking proof. I wouldn't need to be doing the technique. And I damn sure wouldn't be emotionally reacting, right? So really think about this. It's a method to this shit, bro. Now, emotions are energy in motion. Where attention goes, energy flows, right? Whatever you consistently place your attention, awareness, and focus on, you're actively creating that and recreating that in your reality. So if my perception, which is a neutral energy like gravity and electricity, if my consciousness is observing this circumstance in a negative light or a negative manner, I'm only going to perpetuate a negative experience to be reflected in my reality. Point blank, period. There's no way around that shit, bro. And the same thing for positive perceptions of what you go through. If I perceive everything as working for me and in my favor in a positive, high vibrational light, then I'm only going to get that reflected back to me, bro. Please understand that shit. You can literally make a 180 in your life by just perceiving your entire life differently, bro. Because you're using the law of attraction to attract better circumstances, better people, better places to you, gang. Please understand that. Now, your attention creates your emotions, which creates your identity, which creates your reality, right? Now, please focus on your identity. Your identity is the same thing as your frequency or your self-concept / self-image, right? Your frequency is a energetic signature that attracts everything you experience IRL. So if my identity is rooted in I needing to do techniques, I needing to check reality for proof, I'm only insinuating that I am not whole, I do not currently possess that thing, and I am in lack and limitation. And your brain, which does not fucking see shit, is going to continue to replicate experiences that confirm your identity of lack and limitation. Please understand that, gang. I can't make this shit any more simple. I literally cannot make this shit any more simple, bro. You get what you are. Point blank, period, bro. You cannot outrun yourself or your circumstances. You have to face that shit head on or just go above it. Literally, you have two options. You can either face it head on or go above it. If not, you're just going to get replicated over and over again of the same problems and situations that you don't want or like over and over again. Please understand that, gang. This is why in 2 Corinthians, it said, walk by faith and not by sight, right? Your faith is really, it really should have been conviction, right? But your faith is literally you taking the unseen and knowing it's here right now in reality, because this entire reality shit is an illusion, right? It's not real. It's a dream. It's a matrix, right? So if you walk by just these two eyes, you're walking inside of an illusion. You're walking inside of a dream. This reality is a delayed version of your consciousness. So even though it may seem like this physical circumstance is solidified, right? It's not real. It never was real. Please think about that and please understand that shit. When you take what is up in here, which is really the live realm, right? Real life. When you take what you see up here and assume it onto this dead illusion, right? You begin to manifest or become a creator, right? Because you're a creative being. Please understand that and please conceptualize that shit. That is how you literally become a walking God on this shit. You had this power all along. I'm just reminding you, bro. Now, the second thing you need to do is shift on the identity level first. Like, I can talk all day about metaphysical principles, metaphysical ideologies, all that shit. But the main thing you need to focus on is changing how you see yourself and how you see the reality around you. And that is your identity. That's your self-image. That's your self-concept. That is the domino effect for everything you experience. If you change who you're viewing your reality as, this entire reality shit will conform to how you view that shit, because your perception creates your entire reality. And also, the last thing is emotional detachment. Practice the law of detachment, bro. When you don't care emotionally about seeing physical change, then you regain your leverage over all circumstances that happen to you, whether it's positive or negative, right? You regain total leverage because you just don't give a fuck. Point blank, period. This is the blueprint in what you need to manifest your desired reality and stop getting fucked by your old frequency and falling into these dumbass traps. Please understand that shit. Now, with all that being said, if you're having trouble making manifestation consistent, I have a free ebook in my description where I tell you step by step how to make manifestation consistent. Go tap into the ebook.